Welcome. My name is Victoria, and I want to invite you into this page, Meet Rick. And this is going to be all around rituals for instinctive excellence. I'm your host, Victoria Richardson. I also go by the Rapid Renegade. I'm a coach, a creator, and now the founder of the Rapid Instinct Code. RIC stands for Rapid Instinct Code. So after 20 years in brand strategy, AI, communications, and transformational coaching, I have now fused everything that I know and I've learned about marketing, branding, positioning, communication, conation, energetics, and the subconscious mind into a powerful mission to help you unlock your instinct intelligence and to use it to lead, to create, to perform like you were meant to. This is where we're going to decode the part of you that's always known the way, the part of you that instinctually needs to act in a certain way to get things done, and the part of you whose intuition sometimes is overridden by logic and reasoning and other people's strategies. This is who you are underneath all the pressure, the noise, and the expectations. This is your nature, who you were wired and designed to be. Through the lenses of science and soul and strategy, we're going to explore how to live, lead, and build a purpose-driven brand in alignment with your design. This is where the intangible becomes tangible, where we gain language and we're able to articulate how we operate and why we feel certain ways so that we can build strategies around our instincts and where our instincts become our edge. It's time that we all trust our own wiring, honor our own rhythms, and ignite the instincts that set us apart. So it's with that I want to invite you to this first episode and many, many more. So please follow along if you like this kind of content. Hi, my name is Victoria. Welcome to podcast episode 1. This is going to be What is RIC? And it's going to be a deep dive, short but deep, into understanding how we're wired. So I want to thank you for joining me on this new adventure. It's something that's really important to me. Definitely part of my life's mission and path to make sure that people have this type of understanding about themselves and empower them with tools that will guide them along their journey, because I'm only one person, right? And I would love to work one-on-one with everybody, but it's not scalable. So I want to welcome you. This is the show where we're going to talk about our instinct intelligence. This is going to be exploring different wisdoms and methodologies and systems that can help us gain deeper understanding of ourselves and a deeper self-awareness, give us language to articulate our lived experience, and position us in our strengths. I am somebody who's spent a lot of years watching people struggle and try to fit into boxes that don't belong to them. And as a transformational coach, I help people rewire their subconscious system, their mind-body connection, ease their nervous system from a lifetime of conditioning and self-sacrifice that causes a lot of discomfort, pain, ailments, and diseases. And my mission is really to help teenagers especially understand who they are, so that they can align in their strengths and do it in a way that feels really authentic to them and give them the language they need to advocate for themselves and to not feel like they have to listen to other people's playbooks or advice that doesn't align, right? Take the wisdom that people share with you and put it into this AI tool and customize it for yourself. So when we think about RIC, what RIC stands for, it's an acronym for Rapid Instinct Code. Why does it matter? How can it change the way that we move through the world? Whether you're an athlete, a leader, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, someone just trying to figure out um, maybe why you do certain things the way that you do, you're in the right place. So, the Rapid Instinct Code is a personalized profile that reveals how you're naturally wired to take action. It uses your energy to give us insights into your nature and how to overcome internal blocks or internal pressures that we may feel. I created it because I kept seeing the same thing over and over again. Brilliant, wonderful, motivated, driven people that were struggling in their lives and feeling stuck and telling themselves disempowering stories like I'm bad at making decisions, or I don't know what to do, or I know that I hate my job, but I don't know what else I would do, right? It's not because these people lack motivation, drive, or, um, desire. It's that they're operating in a way that hasn't been aligned with them for so long, and they are fully out of alignment and out of touch with who they are based on their instincts, based on their nature. RIC is a three-part methodology that brings together conative, energetic, and subconscious layers of who you are. It's like our inner blueprint fully mapped out, and you're able to engage with it because of AI. This is not just a report, it's not a personality assessment. This is truly who are you underneath everything else? Who were you designed to be? What are your gifts and strengths? What are your natural talents? How can we position yourself and how can we engage with this energy to bring us more life force, to bring us more satisfaction, to bring us more success, and to understand ourselves at such a deep level that there's no question about who I am on an authentic level. There was this study done around authenticity, and they found that authenticity emitting from the body was 40 times stronger than that of love. And this tool helps you understand who are you on an authentic level. So going through the three levels of RIC, conation is your instinct to act. This is the part that most people overlook in performance. Conation is your instinct and your way of solving problems. It's how you naturally take action when you're free to be yourself, when you're met with a problem or you're met with a task. How do you go about doing that? Some of us initiate, some of us gather details, some of us build structures, some of us refine and simplify. It's not personality, it's your instincts in motion. This is a system that was studied deeply by Kathy Kolbe. In the RIC AI, it'll guide you if you're in the RIC for NIL. It'll guide you to student aptitude quiz for Kolbe. If you're in the RIC for life, it'll guide you into the Kolbe A index. You don't necessarily need to take these assessments. I highly recommend them because they are more accurate. And if you have your four numbers, you can put them into this system and it'll convert everything and pull it all together for you. The second part is energetics. This is our human design. I look at the gene keys, especially if we look at NIL and how you build personal brands. Your sun gate will show you what is your brand all about. Your Mercury will tell you how you communicate that, right? So in the back end of this AI are certain specific placements within your energetic profile that can give us insights and alignment and attunement into building your personal brand. We have to understand how energy moves through our system. Are we someone who's designed to respond to life? If we're somebody who's here to really initiate new and different ideas, are we here to reflect or to guide? This changes everything about the way we connect, the way we lead, the way we communicate, the way we create, and understanding your energetic flow and the strategies that go along with that will literally remove barriers in your life, and life will start to feel really synchronistic and magical and easy. And when we understand our instincts and our energy, everything becomes easier. We're not struggling against ourselves and our nature. The third part is the subconscious mind. And when we look at our lives, about 95% of our life are governed by our subconscious belief systems and our subconscious programs. And These are things that we picked up in childhood through culture, through trauma, through repetition. If you've ever felt like you know better, but you still repeat the same pattern, or why do I always get myself in this situation? This is why. It's because instinctually we have this default mode network and these programs that we're operating from. And if we're not aware of our programs, we're being programmed. And when it comes to understanding our conation and our energetics, there are certain dispositions and certain life experiences that we can have, which are the shadow side of our energy. And when we can bring light to the shadow and we can bring awareness to the unconscious, it really transforms everything. So, why does this matter? It matters for a lot of reasons, but mostly you're not broken, you're not stuck, you're not burned out, you're running from someone else's playbook. And RIC helps you reconnect with your original operating system. It's literally like your user manual for your humanness. So you can stop what's not working, right? Forcing other strategies and modalities and systems and tools that are not aligned for you and start flowing with what is. It's not a personality test. It's a decision-making tool, a performance tool, a relationship tool, and it's for anyone who wants to lead and live and love more intuitively and more effectively with more connection. So, if you're curious to find your own RIC code, I made it easy for you. All you can do is go to meet-ric.com. I'll put that in the show notes. You can get your unique instinct pattern. You can get RIC for life if you are not a student athlete and you just want to do self-discovery and really understanding your energetic makeup and conation. If you are a student athlete, I encourage you to download or get access to the RIC for NIL. In upcoming episodes, we're going to dive deeper into each one of these 3 layers. Plus, I'll show you how AI can help us personalize this journey in a way that's never been possible before. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to learn to trust your wiring, trust your instincts, ignite your instincts, ditch the mental noise, and really start operating from an authentic truth of who you are and how you're meant to lead, communicate, and connect. I'm Victoria. I'm the founder. I go by the Rapid Renegade, and I am here to help you cut through the bullshit, quickly and easily access the tools and the systems and the knowledge and the wisdom that I wish I had in my 20s, in my teens, that I spent a lifetime gathering and synthesizing so that I could make this more accessible for you. So I will see you on the next episode, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and go download RIC for more information.